This is NASDAQ.com, the landing page, the very first page you come to. It's just an overview of some of the things that they show, some of the things that they have on NASDAQ. This is the first thing that you'll see when you first come to their webpage. It just gives you an overview of some of the prices, some of the picks, some of the mortgage rates, and compare the rates in the autos and the CDs and so forth. You get a little bit of the market understanding overview of what's going on, the most advanced, the most active, most declined, all of those sorts of things. Some of those are some of the things you might want to look at in terms of technical investing. You got upcoming IPOs, for example. That's an initial public offering when a company first offers its stock for sale. You have the earnings calendar, earnings report, how much certain companies earned, or when they're going to come out with it. Like, for example, here's Johnson & Johnson, when it reports on its earnings and so forth. The recommendation at that particular time, and any ETFs, and the decliners and the advancers and that. Some of the ETF-related headlines, and the Forex, and a lot of the different things about investing, of course, because that's what NASDAQ does, is for investing, and it lists the stocks and Forex and currencies and so forth. And it allows you to get an overview of what's going on in the market at that particular time, some information about it. As you delve further into NASDAQ, you can sit there and find just about anything you want for information-wise, whether it be interested in ETF for your plan and your goals and so forth, or whether you might be interested in the stocks or initial public offerings. That's a little more of an advanced idea, but you can be involved in public offerings and so forth. If you want to go into understanding, you have blogs that you can look at there for information on different things on Martin Tyler's pillars, ideas and so forth on the market. You might have some featured brokers and things like that. This changes over time, so it may not reflect exactly what's on their page, or at least on their first page, but it will be on there. It'll be featured stories, information, and so forth. And they have some different landmarks that they do, and some different stock market activity and indices that they have there. The value at that particular time, you can get a quick overview of what they are. And if you want to look up an actual stock symbol or name or keyword, if you know the stock symbol like AAPL is, it'll show you it's Apple Incorporated. You can put that in there, click on search. It'll load that page up for you. You can find out what Apple's doing, how their pricing is, and so forth. If you don't know what the symbol is, you can look it up by name of the company, like Walmart, for example. If you know what the name of the company is, you can look it up by company name. Of course, like I mentioned before, you can look at the editor picks and the latest stock market headlines and so forth. As it loads up Apple at that particular time, it's what they call a real-time quote, the particular one. Right at that time, it was $126.95. It was down a little bit at that particular time. I'll tell you what kind of industry it's in. The community rating at that time was bullish. They give you some news on the particular stock you're looking at, and the real-time trades that they've done, what they've been, how much it's been, what kind of volume it has. And of course, like I said, I'll talk about the 1 year target, what they think it's going to be within that year, what the community thinks it is, whether it's bullish or bearish or so forth. What you have an open price for that particular day, the official closing and opening prices. Over on the left-hand side, you have the symbol list views for different flash quotes and info quotes and different types of quotes that you can have, option chains, and what's done historically over the last 10 years or so. Some of the company information and stuff that you can have there, the stock analysis by the gurus and so forth.